Hey guys, if you have clicked on this video, then you want to know how I do my everyday makeup routine, and this is what I'm going to show you today. My everyday makeup routine rather goes with no makeup look. Somehow the older I get, the less makeup I put on my face, so I also don't really have that much time in the morning, so I want it to be quick but effective, so I don't really use a lot of products. But the ones I use, they do their thing, they do their work, and they work fine. So if you're interested, keep watching. Alright guys, let's get started. We don't have much time left because we probably need to go to school, to uni, or to work. So we start off by putting our hair back. We can use a tie or we can use a cute thingy like this. Then I'm gonna put my daily sunscreen on my face. It's a very light solution. That is also perfect for like rather oily skin, but the older you get, the more you should take care of your skin, and then you should know that using an SPF every day, even when it's not super sunny outside, is very, very important. See how it already got absorbed into my skin, like you barely see it. It's now a little bit shiny, but not too much that it looks oily, so I really like this one. Next step is I'm gonna use my concealer. And I'm using the one by Bare Minerals. I've been using this for more than a year now, and I really, really love it. It has the perfect amount of coverage, and it's not too thick, but it's also not too thin, so it's really, really nice, and it is especially matching my skin tone perfectly. Next, I'm gonna set it with some compact powder to make it look a little less shiny, which is especially important in the summer, I would say. In winter, I don't really have a problem with the shininess. So let's set it because we have a long day ahead of us. Next up are my eyebrows. I'm using eyebrow pencil by Benefit. It's called Benefit Precisely, my brow pencil, in the number 4. I switched from pomade to pencils because it's just much lighter and it gives you a much more natural look, I think. So first, brush your eyebrows up and start filling out the gaps. And I always use upward motions. And every now and then, I brush through in order to distribute the product. But remember, your eyebrows do not have to be perfectly dense. It's pretty normal to have some gaps, so really don't overdo this. I think me doing my eyebrows takes the longest amount of time. I must say it's also my favorite part, so that's fine. Alrighty. Then I'm gonna fix those eyebrows with eyebrow gel. And I'm using this one by Styleszone. I really don't know why I bought this. I just bought any kind of brown gel for the eye. And most of the time they do their work, you know, for every day it's fine. So I just take it and brush upwards. It doesn't give you the greatest amount of hold, like for example the soap brows, but again, for my everyday makeup, it's absolutely fine. And now I'm going to use a bronzer. I'm using one by YSL. It's in the shade 02. So as you can see, I focus on these 3 points of the face. So the forehead, the side of the forehead, the cheek, and the jawline. And then I also contour my nose a little bit with the bronzer. So along the sides. And below the tip. So my bronzer is basically my contouring. I like to keep it simple. Alright, so my bronzer is done. Now I'm going to add a little bit of blush. I'm using one by MAC. It's called Gentle. And there are already some sparkling particles in there. so I really don't need to put a highlighter on top. So for me, for every day, that's definitely enough. And I make a smiley face and distribute it in the middle mostly. And then I blend it out a little bit. All right, now I'm going to continue with my eyes, and I'm going to add a little bit of depth on my eyelids. I'm going to dig into the same bronzer that I used for my face. Take a smaller brush and I'll just add a little bit into my crease. Outside and up. As you can see, it adds like a little bit of depth, which is pretty nice, I think. Alright, now I'm gonna put on some mascara, and first I'm gonna curl my eyelashes with this curling gadget over here. I know it looks terrible, but I really need this because I have very straight lashes, which makes me think I need to do a lash lift again. But yeah, that's another topic. As for the mascara, I'm using Volume Million Lashes by L'Oreal. And I always do my bottom lashes because I just really like it. It really opens up your eye. And then I do this one little weird move with my hands. So I take my hands and I push my lashes upwards once they're still a bit wet. So I do this. I know it's super weird, guys. But it really, really curls my eyelashes up again very, very nicely. Alright, make sure to wash your hands afterwards before continuing. Alright, last step, my friends, are the lips. I'm gonna prime my lips with a moisturizer. Can be any kind, your favorite one, with flavor, without flavor. And I'm using today a little pinky shade that matches with my blush. So whenever I use a rosé blush, I make sure to also use a rosé kind of lipstick. Same goes with a red lip tone. I'd rather go for a reddish kind of blush. So today I'm just going to use this lip liner and I'm going to contour and fill out my lips. I like to slightly overdraw my lips in the middle part of the lips. So down here and up there. I'm going to show you. So on the sides, follow the line of your lips. And when you get to the middle, you do this. And you slightly overline the actual lip line. And this gives you slightly bigger lips. Alright guys, this is it. I'm done with my everyday makeup. It is really super, super quick and super easy. You don't need a lot of different kind of products. You can vary it every day, maybe with a little bit more rosy type, then in the other day a little bit more browny. But essentially this is what I do every day. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy watching my everyday makeup routine. If you like this video, then make sure to leave a comment, give me your feedback, and don't forget to subscribe.